2, 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2, 1, 2. We got a chill little vibe going on tonight. Your boy been working on some content tonight. Action-packed day tomorrow. Just wanted to come on here and holler at everybody, see if anybody had any questions. Got 5 real homies in the crib. Got your boy ROD here. Seems like it's been a minute since I've been on PBT, but don't worry. We got the sniffles, man. The weather's changing, so without any further ado, man, no comments. We just got 5 real homies in the crib. No comments. What's going on? Traveling with Teddy. What's going on? When I see you up here, 7 real homies. Let's get ready to say that people usually come out late at night. Y'all got to excuse me. I'm just chilling tonight, man. I'm just doing some last minute checks here. One of my lights is tripping, man. It's too close to where I wanted to be. But anyway, 6 real homies in the crib. If you're in this thing, let me know you up in here, man. I just got a chill little groove. Just finished recording a video. Worked on about 3 more video content. Gonna be dropping in the next few days. Gonna edit one of them tonight to drop in the morning. Or whenever I get up. It could be tomorrow morning, it could be tomorrow evening, who knows. And without any further ado, let me go ahead and bring myself up in this joint. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday night and a great weekend. I got that old school late night voice going tonight, man. Let me unshare this here and get ready to get in this thing here. Let me see what's going on here, man. I'm kind of bummy tonight, so y'all excuse me, man. What is going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. It is your boy. I don't care what kind of music we playing. Once this camera come on and these lights come on, your boy get hyped. Hey, welcome to Points Playing Travel. I am your boy, Rod. And on this channel, we talk about credit. We talk about credit cards. We talk about points, miles, cashback, personal finance, and how to travel around the world or around the country for little or no money out of your pocket. If there's something you're interested in, do your boy a favor. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. Get a video a thumbs up. And in my live streams, I will say ring the doorbell, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Smash that joint. Tap it. Click it. Blow it. I don't care what you do. Just make sure it changes colors. Share the channel with your family and friends. Share it on your social media platforms. And with all that being said, you know what time it is. Let's roll, baby. Man, how do I come out here? I got a nice little groove going. Just chilling. How do I come out here with all this energy? I'm telling you, once these lights come on, and I see Keeping Up with the Griffins in the house, once these lights come on and that camera come on, it's time for your boy. It's showtime, baby. It's showtime. Let me put my glasses on. I came here tonight just to chop it up with y'all. And I was going to do a subject. And I still could talk about something. But tomorrow, I am going to be talking about a subject. I'm ready to travel. Man, see, I knew it. As soon as I put these, I might have to roll without my glasses. I start reading the comment. As soon as I put them glasses on, man, it changed the whole color scheme. But tomorrow night, I will be going live on this channel. I'm ready to travel, and I'm going to show you some of the ways I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to talk about some cash back. I'm going to talk about some credit cards, and I'm going to talk some points and miles with credit cards. And I'm going to talk about some investments that I'm going to make that's going to help me travel and go where I want to go, when I want to go, with little or no money out of my pocket, baby. And, man, I just wanted to come on tonight, kick it with the people, see if y'all have any credit or credit card questions. I am broadcasting from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, DFW to be exact, Arlington, Texas to be more exact, home of the Dallas Cowboys. And I can tell you, man, right now, I just finished a live not long ago watching Meet and I. They're part of the Alliance. They're over in Washington, D.C. Your favorite couple out in the Pacific Ocean somewhere. And I'm like, yo, man, it's time to start rolling. Then I even saw Keeping Up with the Griffins. They're in here. Let me go ahead and pull them up. They're part of the Alliance as well. So what's up, Rod? We're here listening. Hope the weekend is going well for you. Yeah, I work today until about 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hashtag the Alliance, hashtag content creators, hashtag Keeping Up with the Griffins, KUWTG, hashtag family vibes. Yeah, I worked till about 4:30 today, man. Came home, chilled out. It was so beautiful, man. I was watching Meet and I, and one of the people that helped start Points Playing Travel, I don't know if y'all remember Brown and Beachy. She was there with them. It was Meet and I. They're in D.C. It was Meet and I involving with Etta, who I've interviewed on my other channel, The Points Playing Experience. It was Uniquely Lavish. She's going to be on an interview on The Points Playing Experience in the future. Locked in with the Wilsons, and they were having a great time, man. And I'm like, yo, man, I need to go. I need to travel. I need to get outside. I need to start doing some things. And what better way to do it than with points and miles and do it for free? So I was like, it gave me the motivation to even come on here live tonight. And I was like, you know what? Maybe somebody's thinking like I am. Maybe somebody right now is trying to accumulate points and miles. They have points and miles. Maybe they accumulated cash back, or they're trying to accumulate cash back, or maybe they just want to travel and really don't know how to do it. And if y'all have any questions, tonight is the time to do so. Not sure how long I'm going to be on here, but tomorrow there will be a full, all blown, full-fledged live stream tomorrow night, probably between 8:05 and 8:20 Central Standard Time PM. And I may try to do it earlier. It really depends on my schedule, because I will be doing a live stream on my other channel, the Points Bank Experience, at 2:40 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. But, I was just thinking, man, and I was looking at my points, and I don't want to get too deep into it because I don't want to blow tomorrow night's live stream, but I was looking at my points, and I'm like, man, I looked at a cruise today, a 3 or 4 day cruise, leaving LA, Los Angeles, going down to Ensenada, Mexico, and somewhere else, Catalina Island, I believe. And I'm like, I can do that. Then I looked at a cruise going to the Bahamas, and I'm like, I can do that. And I'm like, man, it's time for me to get out the house. I mean, yes, I'm going to continue to create content, but how much more content can I create if I'm outside? And I'm like, man, it's just time to move around. But and I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to be bouncing back and forth. That's just me telling everybody, hey, Traveling with Teddy says, hello, everyone. What's going on? Traveling with Teddy. Keeping the Griffins already read that. Devin, what's going on? How are you tonight? Another channel member in the crib. And we have Traveling with Teddy G. I'm sorry. Here, listen, sit on top of these 18 wheels, grabbing gears and trucking, keeping the dirty side down. Keep them down, my man. Keep them down. And again, y'all, I've been saying that I'm gonna scale back on some of the live streams on PBT, but then when I do pop up, especially for a chop it up session with no time, this is if you have any travel aspirations, if you have any points and miles questions, or you're looking for a strategy, if I can give that to you, I'll do that. But right now, and again, not trying to get too deep into the topic, because tomorrow night I'm going to get very detailed about it. But I've really been beefing up. I've been beefing up my American Express points, sort of working on my Chase points, really beefing up my cash back. You're going to see why in the live stream tomorrow night. But it's just like, man, I know for one, I received a text from my daughter, my youngest daughter, not Drika, the one that y'all see on the channels, but my youngest daughter, Asia. And I'm going to be going to California in the next month or two. She's getting ready to move, and I'm like, I need to go see my daughter before she make that move. And this is going to be a move that's going to be a couple years. So, and I could go there as well, but who knows? I may or may not. But I'm like, man, and then I want to do something non-business related, non-family related. I do want to do something with my my partner, my baby. I want to do something with her. I just want to get away. I don't want to go to the same location. I want to get away. I just want to, I don't know if I want to go to the Caribbean. I don't want to know if I want to go on a cruise. I just want to get away and just chill. One thing I want to tell everybody tonight, and I didn't come here to preach. I just want to talk. And that's why I'm gonna chop it up with myself until y'all put some questions or some comments down there. But life is too short, man. If you have aspirations and you want to go somewhere, like right now, and I asked myself today, Rod, you have all these points, you have all these miles on various different platforms. You have American Express points, American Airline miles, you have Chase points, Hyatt points, Hilton points. Why are you not traveling? And that's what I've been preaching for a couple of years now, how to points, miles, cash back, how to travel around the world or around the country for little or no money out of your pocket. So it lead me to the question, if I have all this and I'm saying, why am I not traveling? Why is anyone right now sitting at the crib and not moving around, man. And I'm gonna keep probably be moving my glasses on and off because this camera is gonna focus more on me. And with the hat, it kind of throw it off. But a lot of the people that are traveling right now have come to me, not necessarily so much for advice, but I've given them tips. I'm gonna say that. And what I'm noticing is people are taking advantage of these tips. And kind of what I wanted to talk about tonight, and I'm gonna get deeper into it tomorrow night and tomorrow night's live. But the holiday season is coming up. You know, I don't really like traveling in the winter unless I'm going to the West Coast where it's a little warmer, or a tropical place where it's not so cold. But let me kill my phone here. But where are people? Are people traveling? Are y'all traveling right now? I mean, it seems to me that a lot of people are moving around right now. It seems like the scare of the pandemic is over, and it seems like people are moving around. Let me look here. I'm gonna read some of these comments. What's up, Rod, the grandfather of credit? I made it to the live chat. Let's roll, baby. What's going on, Marcus? How you doing? Thank you so much for being here. It's good to see you back again. Traveling with Teddy G said, is it smart to purchase airfare miles when they offer them? It depends on the deal. It depends if you think you're getting a good deal, and you're a good deal to me may not be a good deal to you, traveling Teddy G, and vice versa. But I noticed you can purchase airline miles in different increments to be, yes. It just really depends on the deal. You know, are they offering 20% discount, 30? I've seen 100% discount, more so on hotels. If you get 50% discount, meaning if you spend $100 and they give, I'm just using just simple math. If you spend $100 and they give you 100 miles, but then you spend $100 and they give you 160 miles, 60% discount, that's something I would jump. I've never purchased airline miles. Not said I never would. I've never done it. But to beef up my account, or if I'm short and I need to take a trip, and if it's advantageous for me to purchase more miles than to spend more money. Because a lot of times, let's just say if my American Airlines City business card, I get 2 times the miles at gas stations. That is cool. But if they say, okay, Rod, we'll give you a 60% discount, and if I take $100, 2 times the miles, I'm getting 200 miles. If I take that same $100 and purchase miles, I'm getting 160 miles. Which one is more advantageous? In that case, using my card would be more advantageous because I'm using my card. And again, 2 times the miles for every dollar spent. I'm spending $100 at the gas station. I'm filling it up. I'm getting whatever else I'm getting in there. I'm getting 200 miles. However, if I purchase miles for $100 and they give me a 60% discount, I'm getting 160 miles. In that case, if I had a card, purchasing miles wouldn't be advantageous using my card. Now, if I didn't have a card and I'm trying to accumulate American Airlines miles, then purchasing the miles would be the way to go. So there's always 2 different directions you can go. And not always, most of the time, there's different avenues you can take. And I see we got 10 real homies in the crib. I can't see who you are. Don't leave, don't trip. But if you are coming in, please do me a favor. Just speak. Hey, what's up, Rod? How you doing? I'd love to know 11 real homies in here. I'd love to know who's in here. I'd love to know who's rocking it. And also, it gives me an idea of, because there are a lot of times where I may get off at a certain time and record or draft content. And I say, hey, man, I just want to go live. And it's a little later. 12 real homies in the crib. Appreciate y'all could have been doing anything tonight. I appreciate you being here with your boy PBT, your boy Rod from PBT. But I want to read this next one. So hopefully that answers your question. Traveling with Teddy G. If y'all right now, chop it up with PBT, me just coming on here talking smack or just chit-chatting. It's really more so an opportunity when the chats aren't as flooded with comments for you to ask questions. And this is a great question. Again, I've never purchased airline miles. Well, I've never purchased hotel points either. And you get some pretty good deals, but you have to look at the overall picture, the overall equation. Does it make sense for you? What makes sense for Rod may not make sense for you, and vice versa. So Marcus says, showing my support to the channel. It's been a minute. Yeah, man, I was wondering, I noticed who's here and who's not here. If y'all don't believe that, then trust me. Because normally I say, hey, man, I haven't seen you in a while. But with Marcus, I say, good to see you again, meaning I haven't seen you in a while, you know. And it's good to get back on PBT, Points Blank Travel, and just start pumping out more content because I have been busy with other channels. Devin says this afternoon, I decided to convert my Rewards Plus card, which is a city card, to the custom cash card after I remembered I got an upgrade offer to the Premier card since the custom cash benefits me more than the Premier card. I'm going to shoot a video tomorrow on the Premier card. It's already drafted. I was going to shoot it tonight, but I shot a different video instead. When I say shot, recorded, same thing. But I am going to shoot that video whenever I wake up in the morning. It's probably a 10-minute video, 8 to 10-minute video. But it actually, believe it or not, I rather do a 2-hour live stream than do an 8-minute video because I don't have to edit. Everything I say is already done. Once I end the live stream, it's done. But I would say that's a great move, man. Rewards Plus because I have the custom cash card. I don't have my wallet on me, but that card give you 5% cash back wherever you use it the most. Gas station, grocery stores, it's like 6, 7, 8 different choices. I did a video on it. Go to my channel once this is over. Go to the playlist, click City Credit Cards, and then it'll be in the playlist. That card is in my wallet right now, and it's been in there for a minute. It's no annual fee. So I think that's a great move, Devin. I am going to do a video again on the City Premier card tomorrow. Teddy G says we were in Montego Bay, Jamaica 2 weeks ago at Secrets Wild Orchid Resort. Anyone that flies into Montego Bay, Jamaica, purchase the Mo Bay VIP service to get past customs, enjoy the lounge. That's why I like to do these chop it up sessions, because you will see that there are people that are moving around, that are outside. Everything that Teddy G said, I've never heard of it. Just because I'm facilitating this live stream doesn't mean I know everything. But when I see stuff like that, it's like, wow, this is when I love when this community come together. You don't have to be a content creator. Devin's not a content creator. I don't think Teddy G's a content creator. But when we hear ideas, when we hear stuff like this is, in case this is your first time here, I don't drop gems, I don't drop nuggets, I drop boulders, baby. And this is a boulder. If you go to Montego Bay, I've never been to the Caribbean. I've traveled the world. I've been to Australia, Japan, Dubai, Jebel Ali, Abu Dhabi, Oman, Hong Kong, Singapore, Japan, Korea, Philippines, Thailand, and I can keep going on and on and on. Samoa, and I can keep going on and on and on and on. I joined the military to go to 2 places I've yet to go there. I joined to go to London, never been there, never been to Europe. And I joined to go to the Bahamas, never been there, never been to the Caribbean. But they are on my list. And one thing I don't like to say, I'm not telling y'all what to do. I don't like to say bucket list. They're on my list. I don't like to say bucket list. Bucket list means I'm about to check up out of here. It's on my list. And my list, even though I've done a lot of things, is still long. And one of the reasons I talk about points and miles, I'm going to be honest with y'all. A lot of the stuff I've been saying and preaching, I haven't been doing myself lately. I went to New York in August, and it was great. I was there Monday. I was supposed to be there Monday through Wednesday. I ended up staying till Friday. I didn't do much. I didn't really sightsee. I didn't do the tourism stuff. I had already been there before. I think the farthest I went was from 35th to 36th. Brown girl Bella came by to visit, and then I walked her back to her job. And I went from 35th to 34th. That's it, an entire week. The rest of the time I spent in my hotel, I went outside, caught some fresh air, and I was so content because I was away from my normal surroundings. And that's kind of something I want to talk to people about. Sometimes I do a staycation. I live in Arlington, South Arlington, Mansfield, Texas. I'll go to downtown Dallas I'm getting a little, man, y'all just look up and see me there, then you look up. But I'll go to Hyatt Regency at Reunion Tower, downtown Dallas, just to get away from my normal surroundings. I haven't left the city. I'm 45 minutes away from my crib, 35, 40 minutes away from my crib. But just to see different surroundings, just to get away from the norm. And it never fails. I usually go on a Saturday and then stay overnight and come back Sunday. I get a late checkout. and I feel so refreshed. You can't tell me that I didn't go on a one-day vacation. And I've yet to pay for any of the rooms. I use points or I use free certificates. And that's what I want to do with this channel. That's what I want to do on this channel. I was just looking at a comment. And, you know, as I'm looking at some of my comrades travel, and I know Caleb Marr and Keeping Up with the Griffins, two members of the Alliance, just met up in Charlotte. Caleb Marr's from Oklahoma, Keeping Up with the Griffins from South Carolina. They met up in Charlotte, a neutral location. Go watch their videos on Keeping Up with the Griffins. Keeping Up with the Griffins, if y'all sitting here, please, man, drop your link to your channel. You know, I don't like saying drop the link, but y'all need to go watch this family. Joe, Christy, Kylie, J3, Drew's, I want to say he's 8 weeks old now. The twins are 10. We don't care how old Joe and Christy are. They're grown. We don't have to get into that. But they got to get, sometimes we need to get outside of our element, man. And today I was on IG, on Instagram Live with your favorite couple. Y'all, I felt like I was there. I felt like I was there with them. And Shelton said something that made a lot of sense. They took that trip. I'm not going to say where they flew to. You got to go check their channel out, Your Favorite Couple. But they sailed out of the West Coast and they're heading to a couple of different destinations, 3-day cruise. And he said they covered the majority of the trip with 80% points and miles. I know they flew American. I know where they stayed. They stayed at a Hilton. And now they're on a cruise. I don't care what the total cost is, but 80% of it was free. And for everybody to know, Shelton from Your Favorite Couple is my right-hand man on all the Points Blank Network channels. And I tease him a little bit in the live. I say, hey, man, dang, hey, young grasshopper, you ain't learned? You should have got 100%. But, dude, 80%. But while I'm sitting there talking smack, I'm sitting at my job looking at a computer screen on a Saturday, and him and his wife, Kia, are out in the middle of the Pacific. Tonight, getting off work, Anwar and Meet from Meet and I are meeting up with other content creators over in D.C. Life is short, y'all, man. I'm just going to put it out there. Life is short, man. We got to, a lot of times I go on here, I'm speaking to y'all. I want y'all to hear this. This is not a boulder, but this is yeah, it is kind of. I'm speaking to y'all, but I'm also talking to myself. Let me say that again. I'm speaking to y'all, but I'm talking to myself. Life is too short, man. Thank you, Griffiths. Hey, if you have any questions related to credit card points, I might drop them in the comments. Thank you so much. And your Griffiths, if y'all still in here, if not, I'll drop the channel for y'all. But please, if you're still in here, man, drop the link to your channel. It's just right now, you know, I went through a fear factor when the pandemic came, and I was like, man, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't around about it. It's time for that to be over, man. People out here living their best life, and then there's some people out here that aren't even living their life. I'm going to say that again. Some people out here living their best life, and then there's some people out here that can afford it. And the sad part is you ain't got to have a lot of money all the time, but there's some people out here living their best life, and some people that are out here not even living their life. And as each day go by, we're not getting younger. Again, I'm talking to y'all, but I'm speaking to myself. We're not getting any younger. And one of the things I like to do is when I take a trip, even if it's a staycation, I'll take a few pictures. I'm not as good as everybody else. I'm going to be honest. I'm not out here doing a selfie over here about a stat. I don't do all that. And I need to start doing that because even when I take a staycation, when I went to New York, I did 2 baby vlogs. Neither one of them were more than 2 minutes. Took a few pictures. Brown Girl Bella and I took a couple pictures, and I came back. And let's just say I had 12, let's say I had 15, 20 pictures. I looked at those pictures over and over, but what are we creating? Memories. I don't know how old people in this chat are, but you used to have to go to the store and get a camera, get some film, get a disposable camera. Now, all you got to do, the thing you carry every day is you already have it. But let's say tomorrow, I already kind of have my day planned out tomorrow. I'm not going to take a picture outside in the boardroom, which is my driveway. I'm not going to take a picture when I go to get my sandwich that I usually get on Sundays because I don't have time to cook at Jersey Mike's. I'm not going to take a picture when I go to Kroger in case I want some chips. I'm not going to take a picture with none of that. But what if I just left my element? Y'all, I've been in Dallas since 2008, and I've probably seen maybe 40, 50% of the DFW Metroplex. You don't always have to get out of town and go. You don't have to go to the Maldives. You don't have to go to Bora Bora. You don't have to go to Australia. You may just get out of your neighborhood. Get out of your neighborhood. Get out of your area. And again, I'm talking to y'all, but your boy's speaking him to himself. I just want y'all to understand that. And then I'm sitting over here holding on to points and miles like I'm going to get a prize for having the most. No. My sister, Brown and Beachy, tonight was on meeting night, and going back to Brown and Beachy, before there was an executive team, PBT executive team, before there was the Alliance, Brown and Beachy was one of the main people I confided in or got advice from for the channel. And she told me tonight, Rod, you didn't listen half the time, but my response was, I listened. I didn't admit it to you. I did listen. This woman, Brown and Beachy, I forgot her entire name of her channel. Brown and Beachy travel. Matter of fact, I told her I'm going to call tomorrow. I won't hear no excuses for not answering the phone because I called last time I called, she didn't answer her phone. And she said, Rod, I'm headed to an island tomorrow. I won't be answering it. I'm like, oh, my God. But something she said in that live stream, she's making money to live. She's making money to live today. She's not making money. And I halfway agree that because I have to have a nest egg for tomorrow, which I talk about on Punch Blank Finance. But man, how big does my nest egg have to be? How big does my pot of gold need to be? I'm so worried. And I'm right now, y'all. I'm being extremely transparent. How big does this pot of gold need to be for tomorrow? If I'm not even enjoying the day, if I'm not even living the day, I'm preparing for tomorrow, but I'm stagnant today. Woo, Lord, have mercy. I don't know what that was, a boulder or I don't know what that was. I'm stagnant right now, meaning I'm not moving. I'm not going outside. I'm not moving around. I'm stagnant right now. Yet, I have all of the tools to move anywhere I want to. Let me break that down to you. I have cash. I have points. I have miles. I have elite status. I have connections. Why am I being stagnant? Why am I staying still if I got money? Points, miles, which I don't even need that much money if I got points and miles, and I have connections nationally. There are people out there right now that don't even have a lot of money that's living their best life. These same people don't even know nothing about points and miles. But they're living their life, man. They're living their life. I spent a whole lot of money in New York, didn't go but 2 blocks. But there are people that take a trip and do it intelligently, that'll travel a whole city and spend a minimal amount of money. Let me say that again. There are trips you and I can take and travel and go somewhere and where we use points, miles, cash back, save for a year, and then they go somewhere and they get there and had a time of their life. Or you could be like me, and I'm being transparent tonight, y'all. I'm being real. You could be like me. Oh, I got 200,000 million gazillion points, but you ain't moving. I'd rather have a phone full of memories and experiences than an account full of points. Ooh, let me say that again. Let me say that again. For those of you out there that are new to the points and miles or just getting into it or you're starting to accumulate them, I'd rather have a phone. And I got a lot of pictures in my phone. I'm going to try to do it from a distance. Y'all don't need to be seeing my business. I got a lot of pictures. I got a whole lot of pictures. But the amount of pictures that I have compared to the memories don't equate. I would rather have a whole lot of memories in my phone than to go into my phone, pull up an American Express app or a City app or a Chase app or a Discover app and have a whole bunch of damn points. Ain't no prize for having the most points. It's cool when you shoot a video. Oh, I got 200,000 American. Okay. Meanwhile, Johnny and Susan over here got 200 points in the American Express account, but they just went on a cruise. They just went on a all-inclusive weekend getaway. One thing I want to challenge people, we got 12 real homies in the crib. I want to challenge people right now, man. If you're not, and again, we is me. If you're not enjoying, I ain't worried about living your best life, but if you ain't enjoying your life, I ain't saying I ain't enjoying my life now. I don't think I'm about to jump off the roof of the house or nothing, but man, if somebody experiences him, please drop a 1, 2, or 2. I don't like 1. Drop a 2 in the chat. This is my problem. I love traveling. Here, let me go ahead and be the first one to drop the damn 2 before I even finish this here. I love traveling. Hold on, man. There it is. But I hate planning the trip. I ain't gonna lie, man. I love traveling. But boy, when I gotta look for the hotel, look for the flight, figure out when I'm leaving, figure out when I'm coming back, what time am I leaving, what time am I coming back? Man, I be like, I wore out before I even saw. I'm like, man, I don't feel like doing all that. And that's one of the reasons I don't try it. So if anybody here, maybe I'm the only one, maybe I'm the only 2 in the house, but does anybody out there hate planning the trip? You love to travel, but you don't like planning it. I need to hire me somebody to just plan my trip. Rod, so next week, next month, you're going to San Diego. You're going to stay here. You're flying this airline. You're flying first class or last class. I don't care which class, but here's your itinerary. Maybe that's what I need. I don't know. Because I'm like, and I'm like, man, I finally figured it out. When I went to New York, I remember I was in, it was Sunday. And I was on Brown Girl Bella's Sunday Sips. And she said, what are you doing for your birthday? You should come to New York. I said, yeah, that sounds good. I'll be there. I'll book my ticket and I'll be there tomorrow. She thought I was kidding. I mean, I'm be real with you. She thought I was kidding. I booked my ticket that night. I got up the next day, sent my itinerary. She still thought I was kidding. Next thing I know, I'm in New York. I ain't book a hotel, y'all. That's the now I'm gonna get a little deeper. That's the power of points and miles. Anybody can do this. Don't think just Rod just did it. I booked. Okay, here's the beautiful part. Let's slow this down. Let's slow this down. I'm in a live stream on Sunday, 2 o'clock Eastern, 1 Central. About 2 or 3 o'clock Central. Hey, what are you doing for your birthday? I don't know. I don't have any plans. You should come to New York. All right, I'll book a ticket today and fly out tomorrow. Try that with cash and watch how much money you're going to be out of. I did it with with airline miles, American Airlines. First class, round trip. It cost me a lot of miles, but compared to the dollar amount, and my computer got dark because it's not recognizing my face. Y'all excuse me, I'm going to do this here because then it'll zone back in on me. Maybe not. Maybe I'll be just super dark the rest of the night. Anyway, I booked the trip. Hold on, man. Because it's going to drive me nuts. There we go. It's getting lighter. But I booked the trip. And I was so excited that I booked the trip. I didn't think about booking a room. I'm like, okay, man. And I got there and I said, man, she was working. I was like, well, I called me an Uber to the hotel I stayed at the last time, which is the Renaissance Midtown Manhattan. I booked a trip there. got an Uber there. I didn't even know if they had a room, man. I had a check-in bag because I like to overpack. Never know what I might do. I might be out there with the Smurfs or something. I never know. I'm tripping right now. But anyway, I went to the bar at the hotel right across from the check-in desk, like 50 feet, maybe. And I pulled out my laptop and I went on the Marriott site. I checked the thing. I ordered a cocktail, to be honest with you. And I sat there and booked my room, but I said, okay, the room is available. So I transferred some American Express points. That's the beauty of having points and miles. I had a suggestion on Sunday. I booked the flight Sunday night, flew out Saturday morning, late morning, late morning, arrived in New York Sunday afternoon, called an Uber that didn't cost me nothing because I used my American Express Platinum credits to a hotel that I didn't even know if they had a room or not, sat at the bar, had a cocktail, booked the room with more points. And when I got in my room, which I was in no hurry, I just sat there a couple more hours after matter of fact, I take it back. No, I take it back. Y'all, this is what's even more dope. I checked in my room at the bar, told the bartender I was going to hang out for a minute. I'll be back, but I'll be back before they close. He asked me what time. He said 11. It's okay. I'll be back before you close, man. Don't do nothing. He said, okay, man, I got your bag, which is right across from the check plate. Now I checked into my room, but I didn't. I purchased it, but I didn't check in. I didn't check in to the desk until 7 hours later. And man. And then, okay, we're going to go a little farther here. I'm going to go a little, and this is the beauty of points and miles. Wednesday, where I thought I was going to be, I said Monday to Wednesday, that'd be no time. I'm going to shoot to New York, shoot back to Dallas. Had lunch with Brown Girl. I was like, no, I ain't ready. I'm not ready to leave, man. I'm enjoying this. I think I'm going to extend my stay till Friday. Got back on the computer, went up to the desk. I didn't get on the computer. Went to the desk, got another room for 2 days, 2 more days, extended my stay. Called American Airlines, told them I wanted to change my flight. And because I have the executive card, they changed my flight for no charge. And life was beautiful, man. Life was beautiful. So I asked myself, and this is where I'm kind of talking to everybody in here. If I had such a wonderful experience and everything seemed to flow so easily, 1 day advance, first class flight, I'm drinking mimosas and everything else under the sun. However, it was a 4-hour flight, 3 hours and 50 minutes. I drank everything I could on the way up there, not on the way back. I ain't carried it in. Booked the room for free. Got upgraded. Late checkout. All this other stuff. Extended my stay. Changed my flight and didn't have to pay any extra money. Why am I not doing this more often? I say all this to say this, people. Sometimes we sit in the crib, even if you're not in the points and miles, and you have the money to go somewhere, but we may be afraid to use the money. Like I'm afraid to use the points. I act like they're going to blow up or something if I use them, like they're going to explode. Sometimes we have all the money in the world, but, or if you're like me, I'm not going to use the word lazy. With me, it's lazy or afraid. I don't know what it is, but we have all the tools to get outside of our element, but we don't do it. We don't do it. I guarantee you now, if you only have $150 and you've been saving for 3 months and you just say, man, I got to go somewhere. I want to go somewhere. I don't have to go anywhere, but I want to go somewhere. And you can't go to Miami. You can't go to LA. You can't go to New York. I guarantee you somewhere in your local area, outside of your local area, to go from where I live to downtown Dallas, I got to pass through, and I'm just going to name them all. I got to ride through Mansfield, Arlington, Grand Prairie, Duncanfield, DeSoto, who knows how many other places on the way. I got to go through at least 5, 6 different places to get in a 45-minute trip to downtown Dallas. After I done drove or called an Uber, usually if I do that, I catch an Uber. I won't drive because I'm going to party 9 times out of 10, even when I'm partying by myself. And I don't feel I'm in a different element. So I challenge people right now that may want to see something different, man. And I don't see a lot of comments in here. And I'm gonna go back up. But I challenge people right now, man, if get outside of your element. And this is not gonna be a long live stream. I'm gonna do a live stream for those of you that just coming in. I am gonna go live tomorrow night. I'm ready to travel. Man, what was the rest of the title? I don't remember. I'm ready to travel. Here's how I'm going to do it, or something like that. But I'm going to show you different ways and different methods of how I'm going to go deep into this, of how I'm going to do it, my exact plans, my strategies. I'm not going to do it tonight, but this is more the precursor to, hey, man, I'm kind of letting my thoughts overflow into this live stream. But here it is. I can travel. I can go anywhere I want to go, and I'm not. And there are people out there that aspire to travel. And notice the choice of words I'm about to use. I'm gonna start that over. Here it is. I want to travel, and I have all the tools I need to travel. And there are those that want to travel, and they think, that's the key word, they think they don't have the tools nor the means to do so when you actually do. It's just a matter of becoming a master of your craft. I'm not going to sit up here and say, watch Points Blank travel and get points and miles. Some of you may not be able to do that. I'm not going to sit over here and say, get cash back. Some of you may, but I do have other channels that'll tell you how to invest $10 or $20. This is not about plugging Points Blank Finance. I'm not even really doing that many videos over there. But where there's a will, there's a way. I dropped a video today. I can't play it because it's got music in the background. But I remember when the Alliance was a vision. I remember when Points Blank Travel was a vision. I remember when every channel on the Points Blank network was a vision. I remember being in Arkansas when traveling around the world was a vision. I remember when, man, I'm in Arkansas watching TV shows and they're in California and it was a vision. I remember in the 80s listening to a lot of the hip hop stars from the East Coast, out of New York, out of the Brooklyn, the Bronx. It was a vision. And in this IG story, I put a vision became a reality. Man, what exactly did it say? Now I gotta go look at it. I hope it don't pull no music because I don't need no more copyright strikes. Lord, no, copyright claims or whatever it is. I'm gonna pull this one up. Oh man, yep. A vision became a reality. I think I said a little more than that. Everything I just said was, and we all have visions, man. We all have visions. We all have things we want to do. But if you believe, you can achieve. But the first key to that, the main ingredient of that secret sauce is you have to believe that you can achieve. Sometimes we don't know how we're going to do it. I've traveled the world and there's still places I want to go that I haven't been to. And this is one of the things I'm going to challenge people to. When you see your homeboys or your homegirls or your friends, your family, whatever you call them, doing things that you haven't done yet, don't get mad at them. Don't hate on them. Let that be aspirations. You may not want to go to the same place they went, or they're visiting. Maybe you want to go somewhere different, but don't be mad at them. Today, your favorite couple went live on a cruise ship, and I was like, and he still hadn't did it. I ain't surprised, but I'm like, Shelton, hey man, when you get back to DFW or Dallas Fort Worth, can you let me know what cruise that was? It seemed nice. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I was over there mad as hell because they on a cruise and I'm sitting at work, but I wasn't mad at them. I was mad at my situation. Sometimes we get mad at our situation, but we take it out on the people that are doing something different than what we're doing. Let me say that again. I'm mad because I'm sitting at work. They ain't got nothing to do with them. And they're out there enjoying their best life as they said it. But sometimes we get mad at people instead of being mad at the choices that we make or the situation that we may be in. I'm choosing not to take vacation. Why the hell am I going to be mad at your favorite couple? And then he said, you know what, Rob, when I get back, man, I got you, bro. I got you. I said, matter of fact, since you got good Wi-Fi, send it to me now. He didn't, and I don't expect him to. He on vacation. But sometimes we spend so much time getting all riled up because people doing stuff that, here's the key word, we get all excited, all riled up because people are doing things that we either A, choose not to do, or B, think we can't do. We spend so much time, and people out there doing stuff we either choose not to do or choose not to take the time to learn how to do it, or B, we think we can't do it. In my case, A, I don't take the time to do it knowing that I can do it, which makes no damn sense. Because I remember when I was B, I couldn't do it. I didn't have the means to do it. Now I had the means to do it. Now I came up with a whole nother obstacle. I developed my own obstacle. I don't take the time to go and plan to do it. Yet, I remember Rod didn't have the means to do it. And I wish I could have. I wish I could. Man, it would be nice if you ever said those words preceding what you want to do. Oh, I sure wish I could go and do what the Joneses is doing. I've said that far too many times. Now I can do what the Joneses are doing and then some, but I choose not to do what the Joneses is doing. But I'm sitting over here with a frown on my face. Oh, ooh, that's a boulder. I'm sitting over here with a frown on my face when I see what the Joneses are doing. I'm in a position where I choose not to do what the Joneses are doing, but I got a frown on my face when I see what they're doing. Don't be that person that's sitting over there with a frown on your face, because where there's a will, there's a way. I know it's so cliche. It's so typical. We've heard that all our life. But where there's a will, there's a way. If you want to travel somewhere, and I'm gonna go through these comments, because man, y'all, if y'all, I don't know, maybe people so much into what I'm saying, they just ain't typing nothing. We've been going 50 minutes, probably gonna go a little over an hour, maybe not. If you're in that crib, please let me know you're here. You don't have to, man. But all right, so Phyllis say, hello, Rod and Chad. I have a question. Oh my God, I hope you're still here, man. I'm sorry I didn't see that. I have zero card utilization. I thought there was an O card. I'm like, what is that? Because I pay my cards before the statement drops. No, that's good. Is this good or bad as far as my credit score? Phyllis, that is good. Phyllis is also a channel member. Phyllis, I pray you're still in here. I'm sorry it took so long. I was trying to gauge what I saw as comments or questions. Y'all, if y'all have a question going forward, put some type of emoji there. It could be a credit card or airplane. Don't do no balloon, but something. Purple heart. One of the symbols on the Points Bank Network on my Points Bank Experience channel is a purple heart. Credit card, airplane. That way I'll know it's a question when I look down here and I think it's just a comment. A lot of people will tell you to keep 1 or 2% credit utilization. I try to keep mine as low as to zero as I can. I haven't had any issues with that, Phyllis. So I would say it's not a bad thing if you can keep it at zero. Now, if you want to test the waters, let your credit utilization go to 1, no more than 2%, though, please. And see if it works for you. Me personally, I try to keep mine at 0%. Devin says, I don't know if you saw it, but U.S. Bank launched a new Shopper Rewards card. No, I haven't, man. And I heard about that. I think you may have even mentioned it. I haven't done a lot of credit card research lately like I normally would, because I've been kind of tied up with other ventures that I have going on, other business ventures that I have going on. And one of the things I said, man, I have over 500 videos. I've covered not every. I need to be on top of what Devin's talking about, the new credit card news, but I've almost covered at least 80% of the credit cards that's out there in my 500 plus videos. I'm like, man, this can sustain until I take care of this other business. But I'll look into that and stay tuned for a video coming out on that. Feel free to connect with us. Keeping Up with the Griffins. There it is. Thank y'all so much for dropping the link, man. A lot of times content creators are kind of shy by dropping their own link. That's why I always say it. But their channel is about positive and encouraging atmosphere through our content of family lifestyle challenges, food, and travel. And they are a great couple, man. Joe and Christy, they're twins, Kylie and J3, and their newest addition to the family, Drew. Twins are 10 years old. Drew is 8 months. And then Joe and Christy, they're adults. We ain't got to worry about how old they are. They're the parents. So there you have it. Hey, what's up? Arthur Andrea Smith, another channel member, said, what's up, everyone? Just stopping by to say hello. And again, y'all, while I got 11 real homies in the crib, I will be going live on this channel tomorrow night, about between 8:05 and 8:20, with an in-depth topic. And I'm going to do a lot more than what I did tonight. 12 real homies in the crib. And I'm also going to do a live stream tomorrow afternoon on my other channel, The Point Blank Experience, where I'm going to be talking about, is it possible to love again? So 2 ends of the spectrum. I'm going from is it possible to love again to I need to be traveling. and I'm happy. So don't think I'm traveling to look for love. I'm traveling to get to my love. So let me just put that out there. And we had a couple of twos. Having to go, yes, I had to learn to stop existing and start living. Yes, man. So many of us, including myself, we just existing. Like right now, after watching my circle, the alliance, after watching them moving around, and I'm just at work, you know, who I don't want to do that. Part of why I grind so hard, because I'm tired of doing that. Devin says, when some banks show your FICO score on their website, will that score be your score on the bureau on each website for it? No. Your FICO score could be an average of all three bureaus. Recently on BFA and Barclays showed my TransUnion FICO score is now 774. No, that now just because FICO show that, if you need to go to TransUnion and see what your TransUnion say. Credit scores are very tricky, but FICO is reliable now. Don't get it twisted. It's not Credit Karma, but 774 is extremely good. Damn, congratulations, man. But if it's showing that, if FICO is showing that, it's going to be pretty much accurate. I see what you're saying now. That should be very accurate, but you still may want to look at your TransUnion, but I would roll with that, man. I wouldn't spend no money to get my TransUnion. You get one free a year, but with the FICO, and anybody, speaking of that, and I didn't put it, I'll put it in the description after this video. I recently went into a partnership with myfico.com. My FICO is 2,000% more accurate than Credit Karma. I recently went into partnership with myFICO. I do have a link. And I may, let me see. Let me see something. I'll drop it. It's not in the description. I'll just drop it in here. Let me see if I can real quick. Y'all bear with me, man. Half a second. And I'll drop that link in here real quick. There it is. Oh, man. See. Drop it in the description. The description, comments. There it is. Check out myFICO. Get the right scores for your credit goals. Stay on top of your credit score at all times. And there's a link. And I am in a partnership with them. Meaning, if you use that link, you'll probably get a discount, and I receive some commission on it. It's not much. It's kind of pennies on the dollar. Phyllis, okay, so you heard my answer. You're still here. Thank you so much. You're more than welcome. Yeah, if you can keep it at 0, I would highly recommend keeping it at 0% credit utilization. And in case y'all don't know what we're talking about, credit utilization is how much debt you have divided by your credit limits. So to use simple numbers, if Rod or Phyllis had a credit card with $1,000 limit and we had a $500 balance, we're at 50% utilization. $500 divided by $1,000 is 50%. If we had a $300 balance, 300 divided by 1,000 is 30%. If we have 0 balance divided by 1,000, we're at 0%. Typical rule of thumbs, experts say try to be at 30% less credit utilization. Your credit score will go up. Your boy Rod said try to be at 10% or less. Reason I say 10% or less because life happens. And if you're at 10% and then life happens, refrigerator go out, car problems, plumbing problems, house problems, kid needs something, and you have to take a credit card and go up 20% more, you're still, if you got 10%, you have 20% to play with before you get to 30% credit utilization. That's why your boy will say 10% utilization instead of 30. However, if you don't expect or don't have anything around you that could cause any of these emergencies, having 30% utilization is not going to keep. As long as you're below 30%, your credit score should maintain at a higher level or they go up. Now, I will say this here, and I've done several videos, and tonight, again, y'all ain't even asking these questions. I'm just volunteering the information. When you look at the credit score, how it's made up, 35% is payment history. Do you pay your bills on time? 30% is credit utilization. I personally think credit utilization is more important than paying your bills on time. You got to still pay your bills on time. I'm not saying that. But for me, I guarantee you, even though paying your bills on time is 35%, if you let your utilization get high, although it's 30%, it will affect your credit tremendously, more so than if you miss a payment or just happen. Don't try to miss one to see. And we got 9 real homies in the crib. Here is that link I was talking about. If y'all are interested in my FICO, Google it. Go look it up. Click the link. It'll take you to my FICO. Read about it. If you just want to get more information on it, set up a consultation. If they have that free consultation, it don't mean you have to sign up. And all I can say, if you're not monitoring your credit by any means, I'd rather use Credit Karma than nothing. I don't mess with. I've never downloaded Credit Karma. I don't use it. I did download my FICO once I became a partner, obviously. But you want to monitor your credit. Let's just say you pay your bills on time. You know everything you do is on point. Hold up, man. I just stepped on my little homie, man. I got to sit my little homie up here, my little Christmas break. I got this at what? Where I get this damn thing from? Hellsburg Jewelers, not long ago. But I'm tripping, man. I'm gonna hold them up here with me. But I'm for real tripping. But man, what was I saying before I started messing with this? I stepped over it. That's what messed me up. But if you pay your bills on time and you do everything perfect with your credit, get my camera back, right? There could be erroneous or bad or the wrong information on your credit. It could be someone else's name that's close to yours. It could be a social security number that's wrong. It could be an address that I get mailed all the time from people that I don't know when they lived here. I have no idea. I just don't get it. But that could be on your credit report. I like what Devin just said. Devin says, my FICO is a website I use to read reviews on cars I think about applying for. That's a free service. The link I'm talking about will give you access to credit monitoring and all that. Again, but what Devin is saying, and that's how good my FICO is. Matter of fact, Devin, now that you mentioned, I've used my FICO to not only research credit cards I'm thinking about getting, but I've also used my FICO to draft content for some of the videos I recorded. So in the past, not so much now. And there again, there's a link. It's in the comments. It's next to the bottom one. I just got it on the screen. And we have been going an hour and 1 minute, man. If y'all have any questions, right now is the last call. Last call for comments. I got my little homie up here with me. I just do it here. I got it, man. I don't know how many Christmases ago. He got the little Christmas scarf on, the little Christmas hat. And I always keep it. Don't ask me why. I don't even know how it ended up in here. Oh, I know why. I was doing a challenge. I was doing a YouTube challenge on one of my other channel, the Points Blank Experience, and he was imitating Brown Girl Bella's little puppy, little dog. It's not a puppy. So I was kind of messing with her. So now don't y'all think I'm tripping like Rod going crazy over there. He got a damn stuffed animal on the channel with him. Man, it's just I just stepped on it. I'd rather hold it up here than keep stepping on it. Because I had him down beside my desk here. So anyway, man, let me put this thing down before people come here and saying that ain't never been in here. So I was going to subscribe, but that dude got a damn teddy bear up there. What's wrong with him? But y'all, man, again, I want to thank everybody for being in here. What I am going to do is something I typically do. We've been going an hour. I'm not going to throw no music and all that. I'm going to give y'all a minute. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. If you have any comments, put them in the comments. If something you want to see, put it in the comments. Oh man, that felt good just leaning back. Yeah, when I'm doing a live, I just realized I don't never sit back. I always lean up. I'm gonna pay the price for that one day. But anyway, y'all give me a half a second. Give me about 60 to 90 seconds. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. And if I come back, if there's no questions, we're going to go ahead and end this live stream and do like we always do. And I will tell y'all, and I'll do my closing comments. So y'all give me a half a second. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Hopefully, I got some questions or comments because I'm gonna do my closing statement and get up out of here. Closing remark, closing statement, closing whatever you want to call it. I'm about. Dang, I think I just hit my airplane, man. I got my. Man, my light is too close to my stuff here. I keep getting my Southwest airplane. Yeah, we still got 8 real homies in the crib. All right, y'all. I'm trying to get my light back right, but here's what I have going on. 7 real homies. So tomorrow I will be live on this channel tomorrow night. Let's just say 8:20 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll post a link tomorrow, probably in the morning, whenever I get up. And then I will be going, in case y'all don't know, if this is your first time here, for the 7 people that are still here, I do have multiple channels that comprise the Points Blank Network. I have this channel, the flagship channel, Points Blank Travel, Points Blank Finance, where I talk about investing on a budget. And I have the Points Blank Experience, where I talk about all kinds of stuff. I have different segments on the Points Blank Experience. Tomorrow, speaking of the Points Blank Experience, 2:40 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will be doing a Real Talk with Rod segment on that channel where I'll be talking about, is it possible to love again after maybe being hurt or being through a dramatic situation? That channel is more versatile. I'm able to talk about more stuff. I also do interviews on that channel. I will be interviewing an up-and-coming young podcaster on the Points Blank Experience Monday night, 7:35 p.m. Central Standard Time. And on Points Blank Finance, I just mentioned we talk about investing on a budget. I may shoot a video tonight for that channel. And this channel, keep in mind, on the Points Blank Travel, I talk about traveling for little or no money out of your pocket, points, miles, and cash back. But I also talk about some personal finance, and I do have a video that I'm ready to upload on this channel that's going to be talking about investing, but it's going to be talking about investing for a vacation, which to me ties more into this channel than Points Blank Finance. And then I have Points Blank Clips, where I take some of the long live streams that I do, and I take a 2 to 5 minute clip, and I'll throw a clip. I do have a couple clips that are ready. I just have to edit them. So as you can see, there's a lot going on the Points Blank Network, Points Blank Travel, and all the other. There's 4 channels total. And I also have a podcast, which the Real Talk with Rod segment on the Points Blank Experience. That audio from a live video, is being pushed over to the podcast for people that want to drive to work and listen to probably the next live stream. And I'll talk to the Alliance. I'll make sure the PBT executive team or the Points Blank Network executive team have their link to start dropping for the podcast. I really want to start promoting that, because some people don't have time when they're chilling on a Sunday night or a Wednesday night or getting ready for work or getting the kids ready. They don't have time to sit up and watch a 2-hour video, because I'm really trying to streamline it down to all my live streams down to an hour and a half. Max 2 hours, hour to 2 hours, no more, no 3 or 4 hours. I'm done with that. But they may have a commute that takes an hour to get to work, an hour to get home, and they can listen to part of the podcast on the way to work and part of the rest of the podcast on the way home. So we're really, when I say we, here in the Points Blank camp, we're really pushing to get that podcast. And it's just really a matter of me downloading the audio of a live stream and pushing it over to the podcast. So I want to really get more into that again. And some of the PBT live streams may be there. It just depends. It really depends. I figured out how to scale them down, and I don't want those to be long. And I'm really working on the Points Blank Experience channel. Was really created to take care of the hoopla. Hey, how you doing? Hello, let's kick it. Let's chill. On this channel, and when I do a chop it up session, it's a little different. But when I'm doing a regular topic, once I do my presentation, once we cover all of the credit or credit card questions, we're going to leave. We're going to end the live stream. It's not going to be any more of this hoopla or extracurricular stuff going on. And then if need be, if I feel the need to do so, I will create a new link and we'll carry the PBT live stream over to the Points Blank Experience, and then we can chop it up and have fun, kick it and all that good stuff. So as you can see, we're working diligently here to really get this channel back to where it was, and more so on a more educational channel than a kick it channel. It started out educational, and then some kind of way through growth, it became a popularity channel, a chill channel, kick it. And I still love chill. I love sending out the love amongst people. But now it's time to get it back to more educational channel. And I'll use some of my other vehicles on the Points Blank Network to have a kick it situation. With that being said, man, we got 10 real homies, man. If y'all don't have any questions, I'm going to get ready to get up out of here. Again, I'm trying to keep these an hour or less. And like this, tonight, I won't put this on Real Talk with Rob podcast. I think I am going to edit a video y'all might where I got to look at it because I did it late. I did it like 1 or 2 o'clock this morning. Last night, I was live on another channel, BDBGP's channel, Family Feud against Brown Girl Bella. It was kind of fun. No credit, nothing like that. Then Brown Girl Bella and I went live on the Points Blank Experience, the after party. And then after I finished that, I chopped it up with her for a minute. And then after that, I unwound for a minute. And then I recorded a video, shot a video. And then after that, I got up this morning and went to work. So it's always like this over here in my camp. But with that being said, man, last call for comments. I'm going to get ready to go ahead and start setting up to get out of here. I appreciate all 9 real homies that are still here. The numbers have been fluctuating, but y'all are the reason that I grind the way I do. Please keep supporting the channel. Again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. I need to start saying that more throughout the live streams. Get a video a thumbs up. Hit that like button down below. I'm not necessarily saying share this live. If you see something else, share the channel out with your family and friends. Share it on your social media platforms. I have quite a few people that do that. And oh, man, I think I don't know what I have. Heartburn or upper gas. I don't know, man. Y'all bear with me here. I'm going to take us out of here. And I'm not going to play none of the slow stuff like I did coming in here. And let's see what we got. We got 7 real homies in the crib. I don't see any more comments. I am going to go ahead and remember, the passcode to success is 247-365. Again, 247-365. I am losing my voice. That's another reason, because I got to, as you just heard, I will be live quite a bit tomorrow. Let me go ahead and put this up here and get ready to get us out of this thing. Shorter live streams equal more live streams. If you have a comment, please put it in the comments. I will be more than happy to pull it up. Tap in tomorrow night, 8:20 Central at the latest, between 8 o'clock and 8:20. Tap in tomorrow night. Your boy will be going live on Points Blank Travel. If you're not busy tomorrow and you want to come into an open panel, meaning I will have other content creators and other guests on the channel, tune in tomorrow, 2:40 p.m. Central Standard Time. The Points Blank Experience. Tune in tomorrow. I will be having an open panel, more than likely with other content creators, other YouTubers, regular people. And we're just going to talk about, is it possible to love again? Also, if you want to learn how to invest on a budget, tap into Points Blank Finance. Right? It's going to show you how to take as little as $10 and get invested into your stock, your favorite stock, or crypto that you're interested in. And with all that being said, y'all, much love, peace. I'm going to holler at y'all soon. Let me do this here. Hopefully it's still playing. Look at the comments. Have a nice night, YouTube, Devin. With all that being said, much love, y'all. Peace. Thank you for the support. I love each and every one of y'all. Appreciate you, man. Peace. Hope you have a blessed and prosperous weekend, and I'll see y'all soon as in tomorrow night. Tune in to Point Spring Travel. I am your boy, Rod. And until the next time, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you. I will be coming at you soon, dropping more heat, dropping more fire, more importantly, dropping more knowledge. Much love, y'all. Peace. Peace, y'all. Much love. Griffins, thank y'all for tapping in, man. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Much love. We out of here.